What's up to all of my fellow dreadheads out there? This video is for you, but specifically for those with new dreadlocks, and I'm talking within maybe a year or less, probably, something along those lines. One of the questions I always get is, people message me all the time on Instagram about, are my dreads coming in okay? How many dreads do I have? Is that enough? Is this too little, too much? Are they too big, too thin? They look okay? Are they too frizzy? Are they tight enough? Or, how are they looking in general? 'Cause I feel like overall when you have new dreadlocks, there's a lot of doubt out there. There's a lot of doubt. And I want to tell you this. It's fine. You're doing okay. And the best way that I can think about dreadlocks and I guess describe it is this, is that having dreadlocks is like having a bonsai tree, right? So you get it and you got to let it grow. And then when it grows, you got to trim it and you got to make it look good and you got to make it your own. And it takes time. And it's not like one of those things where you just like, if a tree and you, and it's a bonsai tree and it's ready to go. No, 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 no. You got to have the patience and time. And you can't rush some of these things. You can try, but you can't. I mean, I guess you could get like extensions and fake dreadlocks, but if you want to have real dreadlocks, you can't rush it. It has to grow out. It has to do its own thing. You have to shape it and make it yours. When I first started dreadlocks, or was thinking about starting dreadlocks, everyone said, you can't do it. You can't do it. You're too white. You're too this. It won't look good on you. You can't make it work. You don't know how to do it. You have no experience. Just it's not going to work for you. Your hair's too short. You're too clean cut. I heard everything. And here I am. I did it. But it's really, it just takes time. And the biggest thing is, like, I see a lot of people asking other people questions on forums and stuff, and everyone always has a quick answer immediately. Oh, I'm seeing a flaky scalp. Well, you should use tea tree oil. You should put olive oil. You should use this. You should use that. Those people, it's one of my biggest pet peeves. They never ask questions like, hey, what are you doing? What have you been using? Shampoo, hard water, soft water. How long have you had your dreads for? So I feel like there's a lot of misinformation out there, and people you're looking for an answer, and you're getting wrong information. So I'm telling you, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's like a bonsai tree. Let it grow, shape it. It will be all right. When I first started my hair, it was like this, and it looked really dumb. And I quite honestly was like, I don't know if this is gonna work out. But I stuck with it. And even like my very conservative grandfather, when I first came home, my parents and everybody came home, they were like, you look really dumb. This is this is your new look, huh? And then years later, there's a video on it. Years later, when I was home and I was visiting my family, and I asked my grandfather, I was like, when I first started dreadlocks, you didn't like them. What do you think of them now? And he said, quite honestly, I like them on you a lot. I love them on you. I can't imagine you any other way. They fit you. They're part of you. And that meant more to me than anything else anyone's ever said to me, because my grandfather was very against them, and I hold him in very high regard. And so, it's one of those things. You have to just put the time in, put the patience in, and just let it grow and let it do its thing. You can't overthink it. You just got to trust you're doing the right process. And it's fine to get information from people and ask questions, but just make sure that the people you're getting the information from are actually giving you the right answers and are actually addressing your issue. Because if you go to a mechanic and you say, my engine's not running right, something is not idling right, and someone just tells you, well, it's because there's no oil in your car. You need to put oil in your car, and they didn't even look at your car yet, and you're like, well, actually, I put sugar in my tank the other day. So it's like you have to make sure that people are giving you the right advice for the issue you're having at hand, because otherwise, I see that you're struggling with it, and you're like, are they coming in right? And someone's like, well, you should be doing this, or you shouldn't use rubber bands because that'll hurt your head and you'll go bald. Well, look, I'm 42 years old. I might go bald at some point anyway, but I'm almost 42, and I might go bald at some point anyway. But rubber bands are not the issue. It's going to be age and genetics. I've had rubber bands in my hair for 20 years, and I'm doing quite all right. And it was a struggle when I first started. I had to learn on my own because I didn't have YouTube. I didn't have anyone that I knew that had dreadlocks. I was just a crazy kid. 21 years old. It was like, I think I'm gonna grow dreadlocks. And my girlfriend at the time said, if you grow dreadlocks, I'll break up with you because you're gonna look stupid. We broke up and I grew dreadlocks. That was pretty awesome. But it was all trial and error, so I had to learn on my own how to do things. And I tried all kinds of random things and beeswax, and I learned over many, many years of trial and error what worked and what didn't work. So when someone asks me, I'm having this issue or I'm trying to fix this, my first question is, how long have you had dreads? How did you start them? I want to get backstory first. And some people might be like, why are you asking all these questions? Because I want to help you the best possible. So I want other people to know that when you are getting advice and you're freaking out because something's not looking right, or there's a loop in your hair, or it's too frizzy or whatever, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. There are ways around things. Sometimes some things, it just takes time. It needs to grow out. It needs to do this or that. But it will be all right. It's like I said before. It's a bonsai tree. You gotta let it grow. You gotta shape it. You gotta make it your own. I promise to always give you truthful and honest answers. If I don't know, I'll say like, look, I don't really know. But luckily, I've had them for long enough that I've come across most issues you're gonna have. That's all I got, guys. Just want to throw it out there. Take time, relax. Don't worry about it. It will be okay. Yeah, so over 6,000 subscribers now. That's amazing, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Keep liking, keep commenting. When I first started this journey in making dread videos, I had no idea it would get 6,000 subscribers. I mean, over 6,000 subscribers. Shocking to me, to be quite honestly, but I love it. I'm not gonna lie, it's awesome. So that's all I got, guys. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.